The 355 is the newest female-led action spy thriller with an all-star female cast and Sebastian Stan, of course. But is it worth the watch? I was lucky enough to see this film early, and I'm gonna give you my quick thoughts right now. Hey buddy, how's it going? My name is Brandon, aka the BrandoCritic, and I want to say thank you so much for clicking on this video and being here. I'm sending you a ton of positive vibes your way. Today I'm going to give you my honest, no BS, non-spoiler review for the 355 and tell you if it's worth the watch. If it's your first time here and you want to see more early movie reviews just like this, classic movie reviews and hangout live streams where we talk about movies, then this is the place for you. Hit that subscribe button and join the BrandoCritic family, and don't forget about that bell notification so you never miss a single video. And please check out my partners at Movie Scene Canada as well. Their link will be down below in the description. So, we have the 355 from director Simon Kinberg, and you know him from X-Men Dark Phoenix. And it stars Jessica Chastain, Diane Kruger, Lupita Nyong'o, Penélope Cruz, Bingbing fan, and Sebastian Stan. And it tells the story of a CIA agent who has to go off the books and team up with other agents from other countries to find a top secret weapon. So is this film worth a watch? Oh god, no. Save your money. And you know what, better yet, save your time. Because as soon as you lose that, you can't get it back. Now, when watching a movie, there are certain things that you might do that you just know that you're having a very bad time in the theater. One of them is checking your watch. Another one is when you're watching a movie at 10:30 a.m. Yes, my press screening was at 10:30 a.m. You are yawning. Not because you didn't have a good sleep, but because the movie is just failing to keep your attention. You wish you were doing something else. What you're seeing on screen is making you cringe and you want to walk out of the theater. I've never walked out of the theater, and I've never walked out of a press screening either, but god damn it, I really wanted to in this movie. The 355 checked all of those boxes. It was a bad experience. Now, some good moments about the movie, cause yes, even though this movie's not good, there are some good elements, including the cast. Thank God this movie has an all-star cast, because if it didn't, and it had a bunch of no-name, unrecognizable stars with no chemistry or charisma, then oh my god, I can't even imagine how bad that movie would be. But even still, this movie has a great group of actors and they have good chemistry on screen. I think Lupita Nyong'o and Penélope Cruz were my favorite. They had the most energy, they had the most personality. And I feel like these actors could have done a great job in another movie that warranted their talents. There were also two moments in the movie where I'm like, you know what, that score is really badass. I'm really enjoying it. But those moments only last for like 10 seconds. But I mean, hey, it's something. And two is that there's really no woke in the movie. Now, when you look at the trailer and you're like, oh, a bunch of female badass action heroes, I can watch a movie with a bunch of female badass action heroes. Trust me, I can. But when they shove it in your face and they go, yeah, well, we're not men because men are a bunch of crybabies and meh, then it gets annoying. Thank God that this movie didn't go down that route. There is one line where the villain's like, you got beaten by a bunch of girls. You know, it's passable, but there's no real in-your-face woke stuff. And honestly, that's all I can think about for the positives of the movie, because this movie is very, very bland. It has no voice. It has no style. Now, I can watch a movie that is fairly generic, right, with a pretty basic story and simple formulaic dialogue, but if the movie has energy, it has a certain tone, it has pizzazz, it has flair, then I can at least enjoy my time with it. Think about that Netflix movie Kate, or Man from U.N.C.L.E., or more recently, The King's Man, and Tron Legacy to a certain extent. Now, I do think Tron Legacy is a good movie, but it's style over substance, where the substance might be a little bit simple, but the way it's told is the interesting part. There's nothing to show for in the 355. There's nothing memorable. No voice, no style. The story is boring and predictable. The dialogue is just so cliched. Like, there are two lines in this movie that really just grind my gears. It's, this could start World War III. Now, you hear that line in West Side Story, but that's a figurative World War III. In this movie, they mean like a literal World War III. And once you get down the literal aspect where it's like World War III, that's bad. Oh god, it's like, ugh. And the other one, and this just really pisses me off when I hear it in movies, I'm like, this is just so cheap whenever you hear the word, the package. They've got the package. Where's the package? Wonder where the package is. I mean, I could write this crap. The action is full of shaky cam, and I have no idea what I'm looking at. Like, there's this one scene where Lupita Nyong'o and Jessica Chastain are like running through the shipyard and jumping from crate to crate. You know, it's fairly mundane in terms of action stuff, but it's shot in a way where I'm like, I don't know what in the world is happening. I don't know who's chasing who has what's going on. The camera angles are going all over the place. I'm so lost, I'm so bored. But some fight sequence choreography was good. You know, there were some scenes where I'm like, okay, yeah, the choreography is pretty well done. But the way it's shot and the cinematography is just bizarre. There's shots that are out of focus. There are shots that are not centered. There are shots where the camera isn't stable, and there's one shot in particular where I'm like, I'm gonna throw up in the theater. There's a scene where Jessica Chastain and Lupita Nyong'o meet in Britain at a college, and they're just talking about like, hey, I need you on this mission. No, I can't do this anymore. And the camera is just circling the characters, going just like a mile a minute. I'm like, okay, guys, just the camera could just stay right there. One shot, that's all you need, but yet you need to do this really cool 360-degree dolly zoom, and I'm like, guys, this is just making my head hurt. I think that shot is a great way to sum up my entire experience with the movie. I'm like, ugh, just no. So for an overall rating, I'm giving this movie a 1 out of 5. It just wasn't for me. Now, if you guys watch this movie and enjoy it and find something in it that you really like, please let me know down in the comment section down below. If you really like it, I really want to know why. Again, no judgment, I'm just genuinely curious. And thank you so much for sticking with me to the end of the video. I really do appreciate that. And if you like this video and you want to see more videos just like it, then hit that subscribe button. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Letterboxd, and TikTok at BrandoCritic. And if you want to support me further, you can find my Patreon down in the description. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.